and Curtis Hepburn. And at that time, 2 weeks ago, the death toll was 244. And tonight, everybody has been talking about not the death toll, the murder toll. Now, on Monday 2nd, this week Monday, I heard it was 283. I heard it was 283. That's on Monday. And last night, they gone down Vicky Sanka in Ikakas. You know, good. And he was 288. And tonight on my way here, I heard it was 289. Now, these things, as we have been hearing from our government, it's not their fault. It's the police fault, or the police has to solve these murders. The numbers keep climbing as high as El Cartouche. And these fellas just don't care. They don't care about you. Everybody's saying that tonight. The numbers keep rising with these murders. But I have been told that those fellas in the PNM, they don't care about numbers. All they care about is figures. You know, they don't care. They don't care about numbers. So to some, it's just unwelcome statistics. Nameless, faceless. We go about our business as usual because the government has dumbed us down. It seems as if, who are these families of these the murder victims? And the statistics are saying that the police solve 5%. You know what 5% means? It means out of every 100 murder, how much they solve? They solve 5. It means tonight we are 288. Before the night is over, and please be safe. I mean, it's at 289 now, I'm told. Of that, they would have solved about 12 murders. So it means over 200 murderers were around free. We have to be like, in Christ's time, Lord, is it I? Because you don't know if it's the man on the maxi next to you, the man in the supermarket. You don't know if the man walking around the supermarket. Who are these people committing these murders, and why it is we can't catch these people? What is going on? Why it is we have a government so heartless that they don't believe that somehow we deserve the safety and security in this country. So last Friday, I think it was, there was a motion of no confidence in the Minister of National Security. I mean, nobody wants a motion of no confidence. But of course, you can use it as a platform. If you have respect for the people, you'll use it as a platform to say, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going to do, this is where we have gotten to, and this issue of crime and violence in our country is being resolved. Because with a country of 1.3 million people, we have an average of 48 murders every single month. People, this is serious business. And we have a government who just is totally oblivious to what is happening. They are saying it is the police fault. Okay, they got the police. They put that on the police. Then they say, no. The UNC MPs did not vote with me to get this anti-gang legislation. Because of course, the motor mouth Attorney General said, if we get that, that is all we need. Please, he went before the leader of the opposition. He said, please, baby, please, just give me that anti-gang legislation because I know where they live. I know where they sleep. I know their wives. I know they keep women. I know if they does eat bacon shark. We have had this anti-gang legislation now for how long? 3 months. And nothing is happening. So there they are, the opposition fighting valiantly in the parliament on behalf of the people. And what does the Minister of National Security say? He told our beloved MP here, shut up. Because he means he must not speak. And of course he said, I will not shut up. Because, no, that is not part of our legislation. When you become 18 years old, you could sign up for whatever you want. You can be whomever you want. So Sunday of last week, we had doctors here in Belmont looking after the people. Doctors who support the UNC. Was that patriotic? Was that patriotism when you are serving your fellow men? And we had attorneys, about 8 of them, across in Barataria, looking after people who can't otherwise. There is Mr. Brian Bake. He was one of them. The attorneys looking after the people. Isn't that patriotism? In the rain, they came out to be their brother's keeper. You see, Minister Dillon believes that you have to look nice and fancy in your khaki. You have to put on government boots. You have to be able to do the electric slide smooth. You know the electric slide. You know it's a black people thing, Liana. We can do without it. It's electric. You understand? That's what it's good for. MP Padarat. That is what it's good for. You understand? You understand? If you had started that electric slide, you know, it's a black people thing. You understand? You understand? He grooved into electric slide, but he's not doing his job. So he tells you now, you are unpatriotic because you ain't know the electric slide. You understand? So it's not, I want to tell Minister Dillon tonight, it's not because of khaki and your shine buttons. It's about love and compassion and doing your job. As the leader of the opposition said, do your job. Last week, Sunday evening, after all that rain, Senator Mark called me because the people from Beetham told him they wanted to get on to me. Over 40 houses were flooded. He said, call them now. Senator Mark was being patriotic. I immediately called a lady by the name of Miss Betty Ann Smith. That's my love for people. I mean, what Betty Ann Smith has to understand, as you, the people of Belmont, has to understand, elections have consequences. And if on the 17th of July, you have voted for Liana, well, you're going to go without water. You see, Stuart Young, he care about you. He coming across here now with Stuart Young on his chest like Superman, playing the fool. Over almost 3 years, you haven't seen him. Why? Because you are not his people. He don't care about you. He went into the parliament under pressure. I was in Belmont walking with my rain boots. We had 2 seasons in the country, the rainy season and the dry season. Why do I have rain boots? Because you know what? If I was at the HTC, nobody would have to invite me to go down to Beetham, to go down to Sealands. I would have been there in my rain boots. So he went into the parliament to disparage my $20 rain boots. Now I want to buy these are practical boots. You understand? Now I want to buy him a pair of the boots because it seems as if he fancy. You know, he's not my friend. So I decided to look at his hand to see the size of his. You know, look at his hand. You know. You understand? The fella hand like Donald Trump hand. I feel I've got to buy a size 6 shoes. His hands are small. So you understand? So as I said, if on the 16th, elections have consequences, when the People's Partnership was in office, all the fence line communities of Barataria, but the apartments in Bart Street, you ask them. We retrofitted all of it. Pigeon proofing. You like it, you like it. His hands are small. Don't let no man tell your hands small, boy. It's not a compliment. It's not a compliment. Not a compliment. My daughter wouldn't be proud of her mother tonight. Anyway, we went to Bart Street. Places like Bart Street, Mango Rose, Beverly Hills, St. Joseph Road, Shafford Court, Plaisance, Street Simon Flats, St. Paul Street, all of these fence line communities. Under the HTC, we did work. We did lots of work. Whether it is like in Beetham phases 1 to 3, retrofitting, putting in firewalls, because they built those buildings without putting in firewalls. So fire could have come and just catch you, and you die. Because this is a group of people who are heartless. They don't care about the people. They don't care about you. For 3 years, you see Stuart Young. What's Stuart Young doing here? And to compound it, he continues to stereotype because he ain't like you. You know, he talk about my boots because he tell himself, what is this man doing in rain boots? I should be in the kitchen working. People who look like me must not be independent. I must be working in his kitchen. So I saw their schedule of meetings. I've told you, UNC had what inside of you? Medical clinic on Sunday. Sunday coming will be a legal clinic, and vice versa with Barataria. What is the PNM having on Friday? As I was coming here, I heard them announcing it. They are having a blocko. They are having a blocko. Right? Because, again, They are stereotyping you because for them, black man is fed last night, fed the night before. We got fed tomorrow night. We got fed forevermore. And whole night we jamming, baby. You understand? You ain't deserve nothing. You ain't deserve water. You ain't deserve to have your drains clean. You ain't deserve jobs. You deserve to be killed and murdered because you are pests. You understand? And then on Friday night, the black man will go out and jam by Picot's Corner. I say to reject that. Liana is a born again. She goes to church on Saturday. Rest up Friday night to go to church with Liana. You go on Saturday. She's a good woman. I said to vote for Liana Bob Gonzalez. I said vote for Sharon Durham. Vote for sanity. You see, they tell you about fetting and they stereotype you, and then they want you to go before some minister to push down your hand on your head and talk about generational curse and turn your eye upon Jesus, because you mustn't turn your eye upon money and jobs. The job and the money is to put short the big shot friend. You understand? They give you free land in Tobago. They want to break down 130 houses and businesses in Tobago to put their friend, of course, to put their friend Butch. They have a boat coming here that we can't see. The pirate ship. They're telling you, close your eye. The boat like your imaginary friend. They should rename it from Galleon Passage to my imaginary friend. Right? That is what they should name that boat. You can't see the ghost ship. That is what they're doing with your money. And then he comes around. Stuart Young, he's Superman with his small hands. Yeah, you want my boots? I'm going to buy my boots. I'm going to buy my size 6 boots. Yeah, my boots are made for walking, boy. And they're going to walk all over him. Don't worry, sir. So anyway, so billions are spent annually on more and more policing. The money that is spent on more and more policing, more big guns, more cars. Why isn't that money spent in fixing out your houses, in fixing the drain, in fixing your water supply? Because that is how we get order. We get order when people believe they belong to a civilized society. Crime was down, not only because there were jobs, but because of the way the People's Partnership treated the people. We fixed their houses. There was raw sewage flowing in the yard of St. Joseph Road. Children playing in that sewage. That is what PNM have for you. You must be there in the sewage. And then when you're seeing sewage in the yard, you have pigeon on top, shitting on your head. Can I use that word? Yes. You understand? So it's coming from on top and below. They just feel that that is what is good for you. But Stuart must get land, and you must get. Yes, that is what they have for you. So, common entrance results came out, and we must congratulate the wonderful children of Aranguez and all the children who did well. But I saw a man called named Anthony Garcia going and hugging up the poor little boy. I don't want to say anything disparaging. I should. Why are you doing hugging up this little boy? This little boy got a perfect score. You know how that came about? Because he had wonderful parents who were concerned and who cared and who worked with him, and teachers who were engaged. There were 2,595 students who got under 30%. As far as I'm concerned, that is where Garcia should have found his sweaty self. Not hugging up this little boy. There is where they needed him. You know, you're there parading and politicizing with the people child we know nothing about, who, when in September he goes into school, he had no laptop to get because of him. You understand? They should chase people like Garcia, and they're wicked and disgusting. Go and look after the 2,595 who got under 30%. What is their plight? He said he got something they're going to do. What is it something? Why PNM always have something nebulous that we can't see, we can't touch, we can't feel, including the boat? Everything they have is an imaginary friend. They're telling us, close your eye, and you will see it. You will see the job just if you close your eye. You're going to see this thing coming. Imber say, I can see clearly now. So he said, open your eye, and you're going to see the money. You're going to see the jobs. Where are these things? PNM fooling us for too long. They have far too long. They have us and they're saying, vote for us. You look like you look like me. You look like me. You are one of us. I tell you tonight, PNM is not one of you. They don't care about you. And on the 16th of July, you must tell them where to go with that. You are going to take that talk no longer. You are not going to take any imaginary friend. You're not taking any imaginary job. You want to see job. You want to see real water flowing in your tap. You want your children to be safe. You want to be safe in your house. You are not, you hear what I'm telling you? From the 16th, you are telling PNM, go with your imaginary talk. All you have real friends. All your real friends is 1%. And they are in the minority. Who is the majority? 99%. All of us, right, who are poor and destitute and vulnerable, we are the ones. And we are going to show them that there is strength in numbers. There is strength in numbers. So get up early on the 16th and you go out and you vote for Liana Bab, for Belmont, Gonzalez for Belmont East, and you vote for Sharon Mirage Durham for Barataria. Ensure you do more than send PNM a message, because we need to get them out. On the 17th, Dr. Rowley must find himself to the president to call that election, ask her to dissolve the parliament, because we want a real election. We don't want an imaginary election. So I want to thank you so much, and I hope you will get home to your house safe.